We've talked about shutdown, silence, and fear, but now it's time to call it what it really is. Is this a cult, racism, or both?
Because at this point, what we're watching ain't leadership, it's manipulation. And the ringleader is Trump, a racist, a fraud, a con artist. He's not building a country, he's building a following. And he is using hate to do it.
He says he's fixed the economy. He says gas prices are down, food's cheaper, and farmers are thriving.
Yeah, he says that. But where are the receipts? Food prices are still rising. Energy bills are higher than ever. Farmers are broke, and the bailouts are late. When they come, they mostly help the white farmers.
So the man who shouts, America first, keeps the same folks first and the rest of us paying their bills.
Those tariffs he bragged about, they're hurting us more than anyone overseas. That's the con. Tell us he's fighting for you while he's cashing your check.
He's rich off division.
Yeah, he's using racism to make us fight while he stacks power. And he's wrapping it all in Christian values.
Claiming he's Christ-like while selling a Bible with the Constitution glued right inside of it.
Right. Christ didn't preach hate or cages or chaos. They've turned faith into a marketing plan. Let's be honest. Charlie Kirk wasn't a saint. He helped build the fear machine. But when he started asking about those Epstein files and wanted an audit, they turned on him.
They even went as far as to say he was flip-flopping, B.
Exactly. Then he dies. And suddenly he's a martyr. Not because they cared, because they needed his followers.
They recycled the dead into propaganda.
And all of it's to keep Trump out of jail and the movement alive.
This isn't politics anymore. It's a monopoly on power. They've got the House, the Senate, the court, and the media echoing every single word.
And the people, we're pawns. We're struggling, shots in the streets, paying more every day. Meanwhile, they distract us with outrage so we don't see the theft that's happening in the daylight.
Smoke screens on top of smoke screens.
Exactly. Keeping confusion going. You can do whatever you want. You know what else, Jay? We're trying to erase history. But guess what? We're about to become history.
Facts. They're banning books, rewriting textbooks, revamping museums.
They're rearranging our stories like our pain never happened. If they can erase what we've been through, then they can repeat what they've done to us, only worse.
High-tech hate, digital, viral, it's going global.
Yeah.
So who really owns this world right now?
Let's talk about it. And that's a good question. 'Cause it sure ain't the people who built it. The builders have the least, the workers carry the weight, the rich hold the power, and the powerful lost their soul. Exactly whose world is this? I thought this was God's world.
And if it is, God would not be pleased.
Not at all. They've turned faith into a weapon and the Bible into merchandise. So you're holy, call everybody else evil, and keep the checks rolling.
Meanwhile, the streets are bleeding, prices keep climbing, and people are too busy hating each other to see who's robbing them.
Our leaders right here at home are part of it too, drinking from the same poison well of greed and division. They've forgotten who they serve, and they serve us.
And while they play politics, we lose faith, jobs, and our peace.
Yeah, we didn't lose in it. We keep saying liberty and justice for all, but all ain't getting it. Only some are. And that's not good.
So, how do you stand there, hand over your heart, and say that pledge when there's no justice for you and no justice for me?
Exactly. It's very hard to do. That's the lie we've been made to repeat. The future ain't bright, not yet. Not until we start treating everybody the same. And we don't do that.
Not until all finally means all, not just the elites, not just those with power and money.
Then let's switch places for a minute. Statuses, incomes, neighborhoods, and see how they would feel. See, if they still say the system fair when the bills stack up and the bullets fly close, see if they still preach patience when they're the ones ignored. That's what equality really means. Empathy in action, not just words.
That right there, Brenda, that's the conversation America keeps dodging.
This country talks about equality, but still chooses who gets it. So no, the future isn't bright, but it can be if we wake up, come together, and start demanding better from DC to right here in our own block.
We have to fight for it, Brenda, because freedom only lives if we are all fighting for it.
And we finally see clear. We can't be controlled. That's how freedom, real freedom, that's how it stays alive.
You said it, B. We're standing in the middle of a storm that keeps repeating itself, and it's going to keep repeating itself unless we get out there and vote and make some changes.
Because they're pushing everything, Jay. They want us to walk like them, talk like them, pray like them. This is just modern day slavery. Nothing's changed. It's just rearranged itself.
Look around. No people of color holding real power. No balance in the boardrooms or in the banks.
Nowhere. Exactly. So what do? We stop waiting for somebody to free us and start freeing ourselves. It's what we need to do. First, we quit copying them. Quit letting them script how we speak, vote, or believe. We take back our identity, our rhythm, our sound, our truth.
That's rebellion by self-definition.
Power ain't in the capital, it's in the community. They told us we had none, so we stopped using it. But when we organize, we teach, and when we spend our dollars with purpose, that's power.
Real talk. That's how they took it, and that's the only way we get it back.
If the system's dirty, stop begging to get in it. Build your own. Schools that tell the truth, banks that invest in us, media that shows the whole thing.
Create the structure they said we couldn't even have.
Hold leaders accountable. Every last one from DC to City Hall. For the money, ask the questions, keep the receipts.
Because sunlight still burns corruption.
That is psychological warfare. They're fighting for control of thought now. Faith without facts is just noise. So you think for yourself.
You got to bring the faith and the knowledge together because that is unbreakable.
We can't wait for a savior. We are the saviors we've been waiting for. Start small. One park, one classroom, one neighborhood at a time. We can connect those dots. That's how a revolution began.
And that is how America finally becomes what it claimed to be.
So yeah, they're pushing us, pushing fear, pushing hate, pushing control, but we don't have to wear the coat anymore.
We can see it clearly now, B.
And when you can see clear, you can't be controlled. That's how freedom, real freedom, stays alive.
Until next time, this is No Party with B and J.
I'm B.
I'm J.
See you on the other side.
Yeah. Everybody gather round, let's ignite. It's the sensible thinker shining true tonight. With your host Brenda and Justin in the mix. Combo deeper than an anchor, we're here to fix. We thank you for tuning in, let's get it straight. No need to be discreet, we won't wait too late. Real talk.